Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Serena if you guys are new here, and today we are going to be talking about all the books that I'm going to be reading in January. I always feel like January is it's my favorite month because it's my birthday month, although sometimes I call it my birth month. I always have the hardest time setting a January TBR solely because it's the first month of the year, and that's like a lot of pressure to pick hopefully good books for the first month, for the first TBR of the new year, and picking which book to read first is a daunting task, but I think I figured it out. So let's just jump into this giant pile. It's not really that giant. It's plus one more. So I have all these books kind of like Jenga style here, just because I was pulling, not really organizing. We're kind of going to go in a bit of an order, the order being how I want to read them. That's what it comes down to, is just which one I want to read first. So I figured we'll start with that one. So I will be kicking off the year. And actually, I'm surprised I haven't read this yet. I received it probably, I want to say last Christmas. And this author just came out with two other books that I was reading this year, and every one of her romance books I think is over 400 pages. So I needed a little bit of a break. This just completely escaped my brain, and I am starting off the year with By a Thread by Lucy Score. I already have it marked out, like how many pages I want to read each day, to get this done very quickly, because I just finished The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score maybe about 4 or 5 days ago, and I missed her writing. I missed her characters. I missed the banter. I just missed a Lucy Score book. So starting off the year strong, I have very high expectations for this book. I have seen so many great things about it, so many people ranting and raving about it in the best way possible. So I just figured let's start it off with this one. Do I know anything about it? No. But that's okay. I don't really know much of anything about any of these books, except maybe 3 I know stuff about. So this is the first book of the year, which I'm excited about. I'm a little nervous, but I'm definitely excited about this one. The next 2 that I also have as audiobooks, because I am flying tomorrow, but when I fly home, it'll be January, and I'll have these 2 goodies here to listen to, whichever one I decide, because I have to have options, of course. So the first one I have is Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. I've been on a Tessa Bailey kick the last couple of days, between Wreck the Halls and Same Time Next Year, and now Unfortunately Yours. I read Secretly Yours earlier this month and really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was cute. It was typical like Tessa Bailey, so excited for this one. We got a little bit of these 2 characters in Secretly Yours, so I am ready to see what their story is all about. And then the next one that I have as also an audiobook is All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I started this series probably like over the summer, I want to say, and it just kind of fell to the bottom of the priority list for my TBR and the books I was reading. So I really want to pick it up because I did thoroughly enjoy this. So yes, want to get it done early in the month. Not to rush it, but rather just to jump right back in, because after this I think there's one more and then I'll be done with this series. I'm trying super hard to wrap up any series that I'm in the middle of in January, since I didn't do it in December. So it's gonna be this. Hopefully I jump back into Throne of Glass in January. The reason why it's not on this TBR is because I don't know if I'll get back into Throne of Glass. Please leave a comment below. Convince me to get back into the series. I am like 60% through Empire Storm and Tower of Dawn, and I just need to wrap them up and then read Kingdom of Ash and I read Crescent City, because the 3rd Crescent City book comes out in January, and I'm a little nervous because I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of spoilers, unfortunately. So yeah, somebody convince me. Leave a comment down below. Tell me to get back into Throne of Glass. Please. No fantasy books on this January TBR, aside from Empire Sword and Tower of Dawn. If I do have the time to pick them up, I will. But back into the romance genre for this TBR. It's heavily romance. Just the one thriller. Possibly another thriller. I'm bringing it on my trip with me. Don't know if I will read it. We'll see. The next one I'm going to be reading is King of Wrath by Anna Huang. I have put this book on my TBR so many times and just never read it. So finally, I am reading it. I am getting into this one. It's from she took a character from the Twisted series and did a spinoff. So that's what this one is. And I think there's another book coming out like in the next couple of months. So I need to get going. I got 2 more books after this one to read. And then I'll be ready for the newest one. I think it comes out early 2024, I think. I don't know for sure. Gotta get this one done. Again, don't know much about it, but that's okay. So I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be, oh, I haven't done star predictions because I did say in 2024, I am getting back into star predictions just based on genre. I'm not gonna be grouping them all together. So I guess we'll just back up real quick. By a thread, I think this is gonna be 5 stars. I don't have a single doubt in my mind it's gonna be anything less than that. Unfortunately yours, I think is gonna be a 4 to 4.5. I know for sure this guy is a true and real grump. I don't remember much about her, but I think it's gonna be 4 to 4.5 stars for this one. And then all in, this is gonna either be 4.5 or 5. The first 2 in a series, I think I rated both 5 or 1 4.5 and 1 5. I think this is gonna fall into that same category. King of Wrath, I think this is going to be 4 stars. Typically, I'm not the biggest fan of the first book in a series, unless it's like a home run, but I don't know. I could be really thrown off. This could be 5 stars, this could be 4 stars. I don't know, we'll just have to find out once I read it. Next, I'll be starting a new series, basketball, sports romance, and this is going to be Hookshot by Kennedy Ryan. I am so excited. I haven't seen too much about this series. I know it's been out for a little while, and I got all the new covers from Bloom, right? Yeah, Bloom. I am very intrigued. This one is a single dad. I know that for sure. My star prediction, I think it's gonna be 5 stars. I am a sucker for a sports romance, and I don't like to peg books up against each other, especially when they're not from the same author, but the Windy City series, that is like the trophy. Is it? And then there's like the off-campus series. I'm trying to think. No, I think as far as professional goes, because the off-campus series is like college. So if we look at like professional sports, they're out of college, they're adults. I do think the Windy City series, which is Mile High, Caught Up, and what's the second one? So Mile High, Caught Up, and The Right Move, not in that order. Those, man, that was a 5-star series, and I never usually give all 3 books 5 stars. So that's kind of like what I peg everything up against, is that series. I'm trying not to do that, but I feel like this is going to be a very similar playing field to that, so I'm excited for it. Keeping the theme of sports romance, I will be reading The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. This is Garrett Graham and, oh my goodness, what's her name? I don't remember her name. Hold on. Let's see if it's on the back of the book somewhere. Garrett, we got that. I don't remember the girl's name. It's been so long. It's been almost a year or over a year since I've read the first one. But I am very excited to get into this one because it is Garrett's kid. I wish I remembered her name. It's gonna bother me now. While I'm editing this, I might put a little clip in here saying I remembered her name. But anyway, so this is actually book 1. There's going to be other children from the off-campus series that we get to follow, which is pretty cool. I didn't ever realize how thick this one was. It's like well over 500 pages. So I'm excited. I think this is gonna be either 4 or like 4.25, something around there. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. So that's this one. The last book that is on my TBR that I'm petrified to read, but I know I need to because I also really need to reread this whole series, is Daisy Hades by Jessa Hastings. So this one wraps up Daisy's side of things. As far as I know, I don't think she's getting another book, but the next Magnolia book, which will be book 4 for her, book 7 in this series, right? No, it'll be book 5, I think. So that means it'll be book 3 for Magnolia. I don't know why I thought there was 2 extra books in there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I do need to finish this one just so that I'm ready for the next Magnolia book to come out. I think that one's gonna be 5 stars. I don't think I've given a single book in a Magnolia Park series anything less than like 4.5. I think they've all been 4.5 and 5. I think. I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I read the Magnolia Park series, which is why I need to do a reread. I do have the audiobooks, so I'm thinking maybe in January, if I have some extra time, maybe just do a re-listen of this series so I'm ready for February when the next one comes out. So that is the TBR for this month. I went through that kind of quick, but that's all we're reading this month because I'm leaving some room for some other books to come on the TBR because I'm a mood reader and that's what it is. But these are the books I know for sure that I want to get through this month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And yeah, let me know what you're reading this month. I'm so curious. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you guys in my next one and have a great day. Bye.